Peace to all the kings and queens that's out there. This is your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher, and we are BACKAGAIN on another sad day. Even though it's sunny outside, it's still a sad day. How are you all doing? Latest report from George Floyd's case and situation, the Minnesota KKK police, whom took part of that, got fired. What's next? Rightfully so, they should get fired. Rightfully so, they should be charged with murder. Those charges haven't came out yet. Despite all of the bricks being thrown at police cars and the firing of the KKK police, that's still not true justice. That is not true justice. A life for a life is true justice. A life for a life is true justice. Yes, his family will get a lawsuit and they will win, hands down, probably get paid off before it even goes through the process. That's not true justice still. Can money replace the fact that that which happened and continues to happen? They say they have no money. They say the country's going broke, but they can print it out the air whenever they want to. So they kill a nigga, just give him a little money. That's all that we can do. So, is that justice? In fact, how about telling Black people where these police officers live at? Tell some real Black people where these police officers live at. Now, I know some Black cops that work in Minnesota. All of them can't be white. Somebody know this, man. These men, these subhumans. They are subhuman. Subhuman. They called you subhuman. But who's really the subhuman? The same man who's got his knee on your neck. Stop me when I'm lying. If you are a white person and you're not evil, I'm not talking to you. So stay in your lane, please. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But for the majority of you, it fits. It fits like a motherfucker. How about that? In fact, you think that these people whom are killing you are looking to give you justice? They're laughing. And Mayor Fry of Minnesota really had no choice but to fire them. What are they under investigation for? Fired, but not charged. Fired, but not locked up. Any justice in that? How about letting those same 4 officers, bring those same 4 officers to the hood unarmed since they're fired, and let their relatives deal with those officers. Let those families of those officers feel the pain that George Floyd's family is going through. Wouldn't that be justice? If we were going by the Old Testament for my Christian family, that is exactly what would be happening. And this is why they brainwashed you into the New Testament, so that you can forget about the Old Testament, dealing with an eye for an eye. But if you deal with the real Jew, whom you got your material from, just like the Muslims got their material from, the real Jew does not follow the New Testament. In fact, he calls it an abomination. The real Jew. And he still believes in the eye for an eye and the tooth for a tooth. Now, you think that these people want to give you justice? Do you think that they are looking to give you justice? These are the very same people that's poisoning your food and your water, giving you cancerous medication, giving you wrong information every 5 years in regards of nutritionists telling you what's good for you and what's not good for you, and they've all been wrong. Now, if you have any common sense, if a person is killing you through the air, through the water, through your food, killing you in the street, shooting you, suffocating you, knee on throat, do you think they're going to save you from a virus? We're in the time of depopulation. Do you think they're going to save you from a virus when they're working to kill you constantly every day? By the way, BPC shirt, KingSeti.com. You all shop at Walmart, you shop at Nike. Go support that brother in what he's doing. KingSeti.com. Pick up some fly gear. BPC. Do you think that they're going to do that for you when they're depopulating the earth? In fact, I'm glad I got this map back here. Check this out. You see all of this here? Australia, China, India, Pakistan, Iran, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Russia, Europe, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Al-Kubalan, South America, Central America, North America, Greenland, Iceland. The whole entire planet is ruled by white, evil people. White, evil people. And they've taken the whole thing. They've taken the whole thing and killing you. You don't even have real food right now. We got fake food. We have real food right now. And all of that which is needed to sustain the civilization, they got it locked up over there in Norway in a vault. And they've killed off all of the wildlife in the Amazon. They've closed out meat plants. They've set free viruses all in the air. They're killing Black people all over the street across America. And you think that they want to save you from a virus. Get real. But getting back to these white KKK cops. In a video, a couple of videos ago, I had asked you, what would you do when the KKK show up in your neighborhood with hoods on? I asked you, what would you do? Well, they're showing up in your place of residence all the time with no hoods, with badges and guns. What do? They are the KKK. It's coming to a point where it's going to be Black people versus the KKK cops. This is not something that this is not something that Black people are instigating. This is something that white KKK cops are instigating across America. They want a race war. They want a race war. They want a black and white war. So now it's going to get to the point whereas those neighborhoods that Black people so freely went into, that's coming to a close because the KKK members and white Aryan hoods who live in that hood are taking the place of the KKK police. They're all in the same mob. Like I said, 2 weeks straight. You see what they did to the young brother in Des Moines, Iowa last week. Walking to his girlfriend's house. Versus you all scattering like roaches when you see the police roll up your block. Why don't you just stand there? And don't get against the car. Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID. This is where we live at. It's coming to a point and it's sad that it's coming to that point. And for my disclaimer, I'm not inciting anything or trying to excite anything. White KKK cops are inciting these people. They are inciting Black people, not me. I'm not telling Black people to go kill white people. No, but white people are consistently telling other white people to kill Black people. You even had Georgia police caught on tape saying that we kill Black people. They'll tell you that, and it's recorded on tape so that the whole world can know. It's all over social media. They didn't get fired. They didn't get fired. When things like this occur, we need to find out where these police stay at, seeing that they know where we stay at. Why we can't know where they stay at? You ever thought about that? Find out where they stay at. You have Black police, like I said, that's in police departments who have access to this information. But what do? They turn the other eye. Why? Because they too took an oath. They took a police oath. In their subculture, while they're in the academy, they take an oath. Upon graduation, they take an oath. When they're being sworn in finally as an officer, murderer, they take an oath of silence. If they do something fucked up and their partner know that they done fucked up, partner says nothing. That's the code. And if you say something, you could possibly lose your life, get fired for standing up for what's right. Getting fired for standing up against white supremacy. Get fired for being down with humanity versus white supremacy. Being down with humanity versus white supremacy will get you fired. It'll get you killed. Even being black today seems to be a death sentence, in spite of the fact that we are the originators of this earth. First people here gave birth to all civilizations that live. There were black Chinese before there was yellow Chinese. And with the black man and the yellow Chinese made the red man. The brown man, even in Japan, Nagasaki. Where do you think the Naga come from? The Nagas and the Olmecs. And so forth and so forth. Even in the so-called Native Americans history, the $5 Indian, yeah. Even in their outfits that they wear doing powwows and ceremonial dances, you can see all of the Alkubalanic Black Kemetic symbols all over their attire. That goes for the Mayans. That goes for the Incas. Hell, that even goes for the Hindus that's over there in India. Where do you think they got their history from? Who do you think that they copied their civilization from? Even white America copied. Where do you think they got the White House from? From the Moor civilization. Where do you think they got that from? Hell, if it wasn't for black people, you wouldn't even have a spoon to eat your ice cream, but you want to kill us. Hell, if it wasn't for black people, you wouldn't have a stoplight, but you want to kill us. If it wasn't for black people, you would not know what you could have made out of peanuts if it wasn't for black people. You wouldn't know anything about a pacemaker if it wasn't for black people, but you want to kill us. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. First heart surgeon, black man, but you want to kill us. First person to ever dissect two Siamese twins and they live, a black man, but you want to kill us. We gave advancement not only to America, but to the world, but you want to kill us. So what do you do when the white KKK cops show up in your neighborhood now? Don't scatter like roaches. Most of the time you scatter like roaches because you out there selling some shit that you don't supposed to be selling anyway. But if you ain't selling shit, you shouldn't have to run. So you think about what you're going to do the next time that they roll up in your neighborhood. And as I stated, I highly recommend that you be strapped. And don't be afraid to use it if you need to use it, because they're going to use it. They show you every day that they're not scared to shoot you. So you shouldn't be scared to react. If you're able to strap up, strap up. Don't ever give your guns away. And there's a whole bunch of people out there who got guns who are not legally or legalized to have them, but they got them. Strap up if you can, because they stay strapped. And their mental set is to kill the nigger, to kill the nigger, to extinguish the threat. And after they kill you, after they kill us all, they take our women and make a whole new civilization of people. Just like, see that map? So, what are we going to do? What are you going to do the next time the white KKK cop strolls in your hood? What are you to do? One thing for sure, don't scatter like roaches. Don't scatter like some bitches. Grow some nuts. Grow some cojones, quiones, whatever they call it, huevos. Huevos. Grow some huevos, because your bitch got more huevos than you. Straight up. And that's what you call her. Your woman, the black woman, has more nuts than a black man. I'm going to say that again. The black woman has more nuts than the black man. Now, are you going to sit there when they begin to rape your women like they did a couple of centuries ago? Only over, just say 150 years ago. Because that's about the time that they maybe like set us free from the shackles. That's some evil shit too. But white people today don't want to talk about that shit because we didn't have nothing to do with it. But you benefited from it all. And continue to this very day. Why should black people feel inferior to the KKK evil white people when we taught them? We gave them life and they showed you what they did. They betrayed us. They're liars. They are betrayers. They are berserkers. Evil motherfuckers. Stop me when I'm lying. Every treaty that the white man has had with black people and Native Americans, the $5 Indian, whoever he has a treaty with, he breaks it. He breaks it and then finds a way to consistently have his foot up your ass and expect you to be okay with that. Is it just me that is seeing something wrong with all of this? No, it's not. Because there's a few people out there that's really on their function. But I'm talking about the people that is unconscious, who just think everything is just, you know, all la 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 la. No, no. Things are going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. And by the way, if you have not checked out my other channel, MOPOWERZ, Mo Powers, spelled with a Z and not an S, I highly recommend that you go and check my channel out over there. MOPOWERZ, Mo Powers. Great material over there as well that's not on this channel. So by all means, go and press that channel button after this video. But yeah, who's next? Seeing that these people are not being charged with anything yet, next, and who's next? Who's next to be on the list to be murdered? Why is charges pending? Why are these people not arrested yet? Why are these people not arrested yet? What investigation? The world sees it. What investigation? Oh, we got due process. Dude, what is there to investigate? Because if it was me killing a white man, there would be no investigation. Do you have black police going around killing white people? No. Maybe that shit should start happening too. Maybe that shit should start happening too. Black police killing white people. How about that shit? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. This is not smack the other cheek. This is not smack the other cheek. And I like that about the Jews and the Muslims, because they don't turn the other cheek. They don't. But my black Christian family, not even seeing that they're Jesus, who's fake, but not even seeing that in the stories that they wrote about him, that he was a warrior. He wasn't a bitch. He was a warrior. Even Samson. Samson was a murderer. Samson was a whoremonger. Samson was a gambler. But Samson, out of all of that, ended up being a great man in that book because he stood for his people. Moses stood for his people. Jeremiah stood up for his people. David stood up for his people. Now, all of these prophets are examples of who you are. But you so brainwashed with Stockholm Syndrome and post-traumatic slavery disorder. That's right, PTSD, post-traumatic slavery disorder. Yeah. You think about that, you all. I'm not going to be here long. I got some other things to do, got some moves to make, and some people to see. But I'll be back at you all in a couple of days after I do my own investigation and after I continue to watch what these evil white people are doing. And like I said, if you white and the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But don't ever think that you could discount a black man's or a black woman's values, feelings, thoughts, or even truth. See, we deal with truth here. Even a good white person can't fucking fight truth, okay? I mean, they can't fight it. They'll try to spin off on some other shit because mentally they too have been programmed. It's the MOSHOW. Stay away from the popo. Stay away from the popo. Stay away from the popo. If they come in your hood, don't scatter like roaches. Don't scatter like roaches. Stand there like a man. What's up? Don't run. Be strapped. Because it's hunting season on the black man. It's hunting season on the black man. Even the family's attorney for George Floyd, their attorney said that it is open season on black men. Okay? Okay? Even the white mayor, he really didn't have a choice because Minnesota was going to get real busy if nothing would have happened to these officers. Now, like I said, being fired, okay, you fired. You ain't got no charges. You ain't in jail. You ain't in jail. Ain't no justice. Let us know where these people stay at. That's justice. Because the lawsuit, they're going to get regardless. Where these people stay at. You know how they have sexual predators? They got to know where these sexual predators stay at, and they let everybody in the community know where they stay at. Where are these cops at that are murderers that you fired? Can we have their address? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It's your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher. Stay away from the popo. Do not be drinking and driving, black man. Do not be smoking weed in your car, black man. Especially while you driving. And to Mr. Mike Epps, what did the man in Minnesota do to deserve to die since you made the silly ass statement about black people need to stop doing things to making the police kill them? You's an ignorant ass black man. Has the money fucked your mind up? Did Day fuck your mind up? Did Friday fuck your mind up? Because you, as a black entertainer, just made yourself look stupid to all of the black people all over the fucking world. But you say that you a rider. You say that you will get in the ring with who? Really? Really? Stay on the bleachers. Stay in the bleachers. It's ill out here, you all.